Radio Sensation, and in this video I'm going to be looking at the first issue of Comics book. Now this is a when Marvel was having success with their black and white magazines and comic books were being thought of still as hip on college campuses, Stan Lee either had the idea or was convinced that they should get in on the, the hip stuff, the underground comics. But they wouldn't be so far out there that they couldn't get on the newsstand. Like, obviously, the average underground comic wasn't going to get on the newsstand. This was supposed to be more like National Lampoon level offensive. And so Denis Kitchen tried to put together a book that would make some money for the underground people, maybe draw some attention to the stuff that Denis Kitchen, the people and the books he was putting out. This would maybe get them in front of some other eyes and would give Stan Lee some more street cred, maybe. I'm not sure if that's exactly right. There is actually a book out that's about the history of this comic, but I haven't read it, so I don't really know. But I mean, that's the gist of it as I understand it. If anybody has read that book about the comics books, I think I have all these issues around somewhere. Oh, this is like in this box I'm looking through. It only has volume 1, but I've got them around here somewhere. Yeah, if anyone's got the book and can shed any light on it, feel free to comment. So here's Denis Kitchen jumping on. Start reading comic books now. Comic books will emphasize the new breed of cartoonist, but will not neglect its artistic heritage. In this premiere issue, you can find a famous old cartoonist like Basil Wolverton and political cartoonist Bill Sanders rubbing pages with assorted hippie scribblers. So, yeah. There's Trina Robbins. Jungle, it's got some of the Jungle comics. It's a Jungle comics, only instead of it's oh God. Instead of being raised, having Tarzan and being raised by gorillas, this little girl grows up with a lion who ends up having sex with her. And then they have a baby that's half lion. So that's part 1 of oh God, I can't believe that. That's Trina. What were you thinking? This Ace Hole Midget Detective by Art Spiegelman. I've seen this in several magazines. I'm wondering if this is, when was this put out? When was it? Teen, but I'm not sure when. Okay, this came out in 1974, and this is copyright 1974, so this must be the first place it appeared. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I knew at least some of the places it's appeared. Wasn't the first. But anyway, it's Spiegelman's deconstruction of different noir and comic tropes and all kinds of 60s and 70s influences, social influences and stuff, and art styles. I mean, it is wild. It's wild stuff. I mean, when I read this when I was a teen, and I couldn't make heads or tails of it. I just thought it was kooky and funny. I recognize I recognize things like Picasso and stuff. But I didn't know what some of the stuff he was referencing was. Alice in Watergate Land. Not as, I don't know. Maybe that was cutting edge politics at the time. And here's the Basil Wolverton Calvin strip. It's the usual Basil coolness. My stuff is I like the ugly faces and I like his horror comics and stuff so much. His humor stuff is pretty funny though too. But it almost always involves some little guy getting picked on by a big guy, and then the little guy taking care of him. Travels with Myron by Vince Davis. Elvis. This is a really weird one. Maureen McKay's All Animal Orchestra. Hey, hey, today is the day. Some sweet someone's coming this way. Oh, hell, I wish we could stay a week in every town. I'm fed up with traveling every day. You take the words right out of my trunk, miss. Hey, Ollie, have you ever been to the Bijou? I don't know. We'll have a rehearsal in 5 minutes, so hurry, boys. More bestiality. Well, he wants it to be. Skip Williamson. Oh, this Kim Deitch is more weirdness. This woman is kidnapped by a guy who turns out to be a dog. They force feed her dog food. Then she wakes up. She's a poodle, so she was just imagining she wasn't a dog. And then she has sex with her psychiatrist. Here's an early Howard Cruz. The Barefoots. This character appeared in a bunch of different places. This guy trying to learn to get along with the roaches. Crisis Comics. And here's so Ted Richards has this I forget who the original guy he started doing this with. Anyway, this Two Fools, these are characters Ted Richards came up with. And he would ask other cartoonists to jam with him on these. To me, they all kind of look like Ted Richards did most of the art. Although I can kind of imagine some Justin Green in this. Like that guy's face and stuff. So, and I have a. Do I have that comic right handy? No, I won't look for it. So these were collected together in a single issue of an underground comic, but it's pretty cool. They're pretty fun little stories. Here's one: Two Fools in a Cave, or the Origins of Art. Who laugh? Ho 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 ho. These two idiots are here beating squirrels to death. No laugh on hunt. Go back cave. And then the women don't want to have anything to do with these two idiots either. So they go, no sit with us. Yubba yubba. Not men. Saying these two aren't real men. He goes, no laugh. So he's imitating his leader. Look, devil face. Oh. Hoop, hoop. So they're getting off making shadows. Oh, no hunt, no hunt. Get them. No hunt, no hunt, no hunt, no blump, no laugh. So their silhouette, their bloody silhouette, is supposed to be one of the first cave paintings. Anyway, I just, man, I'm not saying it's a great gag, but the cartooning is pretty good. I do like it. That's a pretty lame. This one's a little lame. Some more Barefoots and some more Snappy Sammy. Oh, I like this Flip the Bird one too. Story by Clark and Pound, art by John Pound. It's basically a takeoff on all those old Heckle and Jekyll, all those early cartoons where an animal comes along and tricks people. Only taken to a crazy extreme. He ain't heavy fodder. He's my imaginary brother. Oh, boy. Yeah, good old Justin Green. All right, and there's some little Dungsbury. Looking for answers? Anyway, that's Comics Books #1.